Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Olumide Macaulay. This is the show where we bring you stories from all the channels, television bureaus from across the country. And on the program today, NNPC mega stations go 24 hours to ease the hardship on PMS consumers. The Chief of Army Staff advocates partnership with civilians to win the war against terror. And in the week she is laid to rest, the Awolowo matriarch is immortalized by the Amosun administration. Thanks for joining us. We begin this edition in the south-south region of the country. The governorship elections in Bayelsa State is fast approaching, and the People's Democratic Party candidate is pulling out all stops as he continues to woo voters for re-election. That is Governor Seriake Dickson. Thousands of supporters from various communities in the Bayelsa Central Senatorial District, including former governorship aspirant Reuben Okoya, joined the campaign train of the governor.
They came by boat as the waterways of Bayelsa served as a red carpet for Governor Seriake Dickson and his entourage as they came to Ikibiri community and other communities where they were met with dancing.
This is a man who is passionate about the journalism. He lives in Bayelsa. He thinks and sleeps for Bayelsa. Why would we compromise?
Every community across the state, across the generation, are agreed to vote for PD. We are not agreed to reject APC. We don't need that person.
Yes, sir.
We don't need that candidate.
Yes, sir.
We don't want bad market again. So,
This PDP faithful commended the party and lauded the candidate.
This kind of campaign has never happened in Bayelsa before, where a governor tries to reach every community. It's a new day, and his realization that it's not the old race has made him come out here. No governor, as far as I know, has come to this community to talk to the people, to seek for their vote, to seek for their hands in friendship. So we appreciate him coming, and we're going to deliver to him.
Indigenes of Bumundi Ekpetiama say they voted for the PDP in the past and will continue to do so.
And since the amiable governor came on board, I think he had done very, very well, and he deserved his second coming.
Numerous other communities in the district were visited by the campaign team, including Nikolo, Inaka, Akabiri, as Governor Seriake Dickson drums up more support for another term as governor of Bayelsa State.
From an election that is yet to hold to an election which has already been held for the governorship, this time in the north-central region of Kogi State, the outcome of the Kogi State election has been the subject of discussion, and in some cases it has raised intense legal debate. On the front burner of the discourse is the death of the APC candidate, Prince Abubakar Audu. Our political correspondent, Shewa Kimbaloye, reviews the exercise and the events as they unfolded.
They were all out. They threw every weight at the contest. A keenly contested race. The streets of Kogi State saw almost a daily festival of campaigns. Early Saturday morning, the contest began in earnest. Pressure of INEC rising up to the occasion mounts. Fairly, the commission lived up to the bidding. At least that's the view of most observer groups.
The process started very early. At 8 o'clock, materials were already on site, which was quite unusual, considering the fact that this is the first turnout of the new, as it were, leadership of INEC. So, in the start off, you could say they've left the starting block pretty very well.
As the exercise went on, travelers are caught up in the movement restriction order. At a polling unit, the scorching sun did not deter some who have made up their minds to come out to vote. Even the heavy security presence in and around the 21 local government areas did not stop them. As always in Kogi State, turnout in this election is not impressive. Only 37% of voters turned up to vote. Voting, counting, and all the aspects of the process done, the suspend part is ahead. After several hours of waiting for the results to come in, exactly 24 hours when the election commenced, the Commission began announcement of the first local government results. 12 hours later, the all results are in the bag, and the chief returning officer concludes computing the figures, but the election is inconclusive.
This election is therefore inconclusive.
The agents of the leading parties in the race immediately react to the pronouncement.
We couldn't have accepted a declaration of this election if it went otherwise. The supplementary election means that we are going to redress the wrongs that were created by those cancellations. So we are going to participate fully.
I think for us is victory delayed, and the PDP is crying foul around that there was manipulation, there was rigging, and my response to that is that when you beat a child, you expect the child to cry.
Unknownly to them, the news of the death of the APC candidate Prince Abubakar Audu filtered in. Inconclusive election on one hand, the death of Prince Abubakar Audu on the other hand puts the Kogi election in a tough political and legal conundrum. INEC has no enviable job at all this time, as a decision to resolve perhaps one of the most critical electoral and political dilemma in the nation's modern history stares everyone in the face. Seun Okinbaloye reporting for Channels Television News.